And I had this voice. As a younger actress, student person, I always played the old ladies because I could carry the age, you know, that thing. So, but then you have to discover your leadiness, which I did. I've done quite well through the years. I think I'm not complaining. And so, I mean, I admired for years. I've admired the Maggie Smiths and the Edith Evans and the other women who are of the theater, Marion Seldes and those women who have that grand, you know, the comportment and the long neck. Now I get to do my funny. Aunt Alicia has a line where instead of marrying first, we marry at last. Snap, snap, snap. Muslin fitting the other day. And I went, wait, this is a coat? This goes on over something? I would just wear this for the whole show. I would wear this to bed. I'm wearing a white wig. Age. Coming. It's coming.
To be able to play a part that Leslie Caron and Audrey Hepburn have played, I mean, that's it's like a dream come true. And just this show in general, the music, the story, is just so beautiful. I'm so overwhelmed and overjoyed to be a part of it. I mean, I am my happiest when I get to be a kid. I think that's when I shine the brightest, and I think that's what's contagious about me as Gigi. And then I also know how to be a businesswoman. I know how to put on a pair of high heels and walk down a red carpet and be in the public eye as Gigi steps into that world. She encapsulates that Belle Epoque era feel, but takes it and puts a new twist on it to make it a little bit more modern, a little bit more wearable and practical, and it's just magnificent. She just nailed it. She's just a genius.
First of all, the score was fantastic, and actually it was Heidi Thomas's book that I was so attracted to because I just felt the show was totally reinvented. It just felt so fresh, and the story and the whole sense of, you know, a woman actually taking control of her own life, breaking all the rules and saying, I'm going to play by my rules of the game. It's really stunning. You know, we used the architecture of the Eiffel Tower really as, you know, the base of the whole design. And literally she left the room, I said, hire her, she's Gigi. And this quality that you can't manufacture, which is so wonderful. 30-year age difference, you know, it's not believable. And so the whole thing is we really wanted to make the show believable. Very conscious decisions to do that, but totally reorchestrated. You know, that's why I keep saying it really is a new musical. It's not.
You know, you can't beat this score. And we are really blessed with a really creative team. Heidi has written some wonderful scenes for Mamita, Vicky Clark, and me, where the audience is going to now know, first of all, the fact that they had a love affair 30 years ago, and that old flame has been rekindled. In terms of research, really, I mean, I'd never read the Colette novella, which was really great to do, because it's really sweet. It just seemed such an elegant time.
Yeah. I think Colette was smart to set it in 1900. The whole Paris is really exploding at that time. You know, when Corey sings Gigi and She's Not Thinking of Me, I mean, he has some unbelievable numbers. And Vanessa's, it's just great to hear that it's sung by great singers. So all of it is what you don't say. And so Howard is the master of that. And I'm so lucky. It's just great. And I have very modest hats that are only this big. You know, some of the ladies are wearing really extravagant.
I'll wait till you see these costumes, the things we get to wear. I mean, I'll never be able to afford them in my life. Before this, Gaston has been 35, 45. Now he's 25, and the age difference between the two of them is only 7 or 8 years. Vanessa has this innate, childlike, youthful, contagious energy that is so fun to play with. Now, we just needed to inject the show with a little bit more youthfulness and a little bit more of a gap between old generation, new generation, old money, new money. I dabble in the dancing, yes.
She's very dramatic. She has some dramatic moves in this to try and keep her man around and try and keep what she wants. Effervescent, beautiful world to sort of play in, and I think the audiences are going to love just being a part of that.
Sit down very calmly, look at the musical and the previous straight play, the stage version, and the subsequent versions in the movie, and look at everything all together. And I think we have given Gigi a more modern and therefore slightly more authentic voice, which interestingly does take us back to the Colette novella, which was written in the late 1940s.